Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm doing an advanced Dungeons & Dragons advice video. I'm titling this one, Don't Overpower Your Players. This advice is specifically for Dungeon Masters. As a DM, your players trust that you will not stack the odds so high against them that they have no chance to succeed or even survive. I've done videos in the past on killer Dungeon Masters and things like that. Go and check those out. This video is intended specifically for Dungeon Masters in general, but specifically for newer Dungeon Masters or those who aspire to be Dungeon Masters. Players tend to be patient with new Dungeon Masters, but that patience only goes so far. It's very easy to become a killer Dungeon Master without meaning to and without realizing that it's happening. Before I get into this though, if you enjoy my content, it would really help me out if you could hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, share my content, and post a comment or two. Remember, I welcome your comments, even if you disagree with me. And check me out over on Rumble for my political commentary and weekly current events. If you enjoy a good book, check out my author page over on Amazon.com. My pen name is H.L. Anderson. You can find all of my books there. Go and check them out. About 40 years ago, my friend Edward wanted to run his first Dungeons & Dragons game. So 5 of my friends and I made up first level characters. I had a barbarian, Larry had a thief, and I don't recall who else had what. I know someone, I think it was Earl, was running a cleric, but honestly I don't remember. Regardless, we all started in the same town and happened to know each other. It was a quick and easy way to establish the group, so we were okay with it. Larry told me he wanted me to help him with a burglary that he was planning, and I was okay with that. Being a barbarian, you know, money's a good thing. The rest of the group was at the tavern trying to organize a job while Larry and I went to case the prospective house that he wanted to rob. Suddenly, 4 ancient, huge red dragons appeared in the street. Larry and I tried to run away, but one breath weapon killed us both. Larry made his savings throw, but it just didn't matter. The dragons then turned to the tavern and obliterated it, along with everyone and everything inside it. Yeah, that was a bit overkill. Now keep in mind, Edward was not trying to kill us all. He just didn't understand temperance and moderation. He didn't know any better, but he did improve. His next game was fun, and it lasted about 8 months. First level characters should be facing 1 or 2 hit die critters at most. You want to make the players think they're seriously overmatched, but don't just, slaughter them wholesale. If I'm starting a campaign, all of my players roll up first level characters. The odds will never be more than 3 to 1 until they reach at least 6th level. The starting bad guys will not be overpowerful monsters. Low level characters need to be built up. The players need to explore their characters and figure out how they work. They need to develop their characters and grow into a proper team. They need to learn to rely on each other, and they need to learn about each other, especially in combat situations. The characters need to be able to survive the first shot. At least give them the chance to run away. By the time the characters actually do meet a real monster, they'll be much more able to tackle it. And I've lost count over the years of the number of times a dungeon master has started out characters running them up against something that they simply couldn't handle, and then being surprised when the players die. It's not about killing off the players. It's about giving them that thrill of danger, that feeling that they're going to die or if they don't do something drastic or if they don't outmaneuver their opponent. There's got to be the danger. There's got to be that thrill. But you can't overpower them to the point where they can't succeed. They can't survive. Being a dungeon master, it's a balancing act. You have to balance this against that. You have to balance danger versus their perceived danger. The whole point of playing in these games is to go on exciting adventures. If you're a normal person and you're going to try to find something fun to do, and you're heading towards a cave to go spelunking, and an 8-foot tall gargantuan lizard comes out breathing fire, I very seriously doubt you're going to head to that cave. You know what I'm saying? Run away. That's common sense. I've also lost count of the number of times that dungeon masters don't give characters the opportunity to run away. So, yeah. And if they have the opportunity and they don't run away, that's on them. But, again, don't overpower your players, because there's a lot of things that first level players can do, and there's a lot of things they can't do. So keep that in mind. I hope this finds everybody well. You folks have a good one. God bless one and all.